Alright guys, welcome back to another Pokemon TCG Pocket video on my channel. So, the newest edition, Magcargo, the non-EX snail fire Pokemon, which is just pretty much busted. The attack is just awesome. 2 energies, and it's able to attack it's basically 3 times. There is a random Pokemon chosen, and it will receive 50 damage. Including your own, right? So ideally you always want to have only Magcargo on the field as a solo standalone Pokemon, right? And the biggest plus point to this Pokemon is if there is only one Pokemon on the field other than Magcargo, then that Pokemon will take the full 150 damage. Which basically means you could one-shot a Ho-Oh, a Lugia, and something like that, right? Now, we're playing here a lot of disruption. 2 times Red Card, 2 times Guzma, all of that good stuff. I would recommend a lot of healing. Again, like 2 potions, 2 Pokemon Center ladies. Running 1 Pokeball here. You don't even need that Pokeball essentially, right? Because again, we're only running 1 Pokemon. Like literally, this is a pure Casino Royale deck. Like you don't get to choose who you attack, and I do feel like it never needs to go beyond another Pokemon. I've played a couple of matches off stream with this deck, and I literally never even got to the point where I had to play my second Slugma. Like, it always has been the one and only Slugma, aka Magcargo, which is then standing on the field and literally just destroying everything. Like, pretty much busted. We're also playing 1 Giant Cape, right? Just because we need a bit more HP. But yeah, that's it. So let's actually jump into a few matches. Ranked mode in Master Ball rank. Let's see how this deck... Oh, pardon me. Need to restart real quick. So, let's see how this deck actually performs in Master Ball rank against the current meta decks up there. Now, I do feel like this deck is actually a contender for one of the coolest decks ever made in Pokemon TCG Pocket. It's maybe not a pure meta deck, right? But again, it's destroying every meta deck. Like, if it's able to come to the field and basically attack the opponent, it's pretty much over. So yeah, let's see. We're running here. Slugma is there. Pokeball is also there. We do have Professor's Research, and we are starting second. Now, by the way, you ideally always want to start second with this deck, right? This is a going second deck at its best, right? Going first is all right. Considering you may be all right with it, but going second is always better. So let's see, 2 cards, and we still do not have Magcargo, but we're gonna drop that 20 damage here. Also, by the way, Iono, you may want to consider running 2 Ionos instead of 1. Now, I did some testing and actually did pretty all right with 1 Iono. So I never really had that point of a moment where I needed to have a second Iono or even Pokemon communication. So I was all right there. So let's drop that Iono. All we need is a Magcargo. Let's go. Iono, drawing 6 cards. Me and my opponent, both of us have 6 cards. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. The opponent isn't going to be able to do anything right there. We're gonna give 1 more energy, bring Magcargo onto the field, and then literally, no, he's not even gonna let me attack. He's literally just surrendered. GG, first round, like won in such a crazy dominant fashion. That was just beyond bonkers. So, how many rounds was that? 4 rounds. Master Ball rank, destroying the meta, literally. Magcargo next round. Now, again, one of the biggest weaknesses, I think, to Magcargo would be something like Rampardos. Rampardos would be very tough because the attack of Rampardos is doing an instant one-shot and it only needs 1 energy, right? So that is definitely something we need to look out for. But anything other than Rampardos is actually not too troublesome, right? Most of the decks I've faced, I literally just beaten most of them, right? So we are having a great start, and we're playing against a fighting type deck. Let me guess. Okay. Garchomp. That's, I hope, all right. Let's see what the other Pokemons are going to be. Professor's Research, drawing 2 cards from his deck. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Why don't we have a red card now when we need it? This is bad. This is very bad. So if he's able to bring his Rampados onto the field, we may just have to give up. Unless we draw the Giant Cape. Because Rampados is literally just going to beat us. Eevee. And, okay, he evolved his active Pokemon. Oh, yeah, okay, sure. Why not? Let's try and see if we can hit that one. Because if we can do red card, that's not going to help me anything. That is not going to help me at all. He may have Rampados on his hand. He may not. If I give him a red card, if he didn't have it on his hand, he may draw it then. It's going to be tough. What would have been nice now is a silver. So again, let's go to the attack. Okay, 150. Okay, sure. Let's see. Okay, yeah, he's coming to the active position with it. Does he have Rampados? Iono? What is he going to draw? Let me guess. He's got Rampados. No, he doesn't. He doesn't. Bro, we have one more chance. One more chance. We do. Okay, we do have our second Slugma there. I mean, I could play it, but the problem is it could very well be that we're just going to one-shot our own Pokemon. So I'm not going to... I'm just going to risk it here. I am just going to risk it this time. And literally just go all in. Let's go. Alright, that one's also down. Why couldn't you hit the active Pokemon, bro? Why? Rampados, please don't come to the field. Just go back. No. Unfortunately, we lost that one. We lost it. We probably should have played Slugma there. Because then we would have survived, maybe, right? But it would have also been that we would have destroyed our own Pokemon, which would have been very bad. So yeah, okay. Unfortunately, second round lost. Let's jump into another round. Let's see how the third round will go. If we win this one, then we have 2 victories, 1 loss. And if we lose this one, then yeah, it's definitely not looking too good. But yeah, let's do this. An NB has been found. Very nice. Top 10,000 previous season. All right. Let's see what he has to offer. Okay, Master Ball rank. I hope they release a card similar to Irida for fire Pokemon. That would be something. All right, Slugma. We do have Pokeball here. Silver, Bromley, or Guzma. Okay. Let's see. The opponent's playing Dark type. Okay, type null, Silverly. That one is also going to be difficult. Maybe. Let's wait what happens here. Okay, we do have potion. That's good. We can heal. That's at least something. Pokeball, drawing the second basic Pokemon on our deck. I'm going to drop a silver there. Let's see what he has. Okay. He's playing with Tyrogue, huh? Interesting. Very interesting. Let's get rid of Dawn. Drop that Giant Cape on him. And then we're going to attack. Do 20 damage right there. Even if he evolves, right, he is within one-shot range. And that is a good thing. So let's see. Leaf, all right, he's retreating his Pokemon. We may should have got rid of Leaf, actually. Didn't think about it, because he's obviously playing Tyrogue to be able to attack, right, with his baby Pokemon, and then push his Pokemon on his bench meanwhile, right? But it seems like we're good to go here. Potion, healing 20. Nice. And then Magcargo, onto the field with you, my boy. All right, let's see. What are we able to hit here? Nice. Very nice. This is beautiful. This is exactly how I like it. Exactly how I imagine Master Ball rank to be like, right? People giving up left and right just because you're not playing a sweaty meta deck. You're playing the anti-meta deck, like literally. Magcargo, definitely one of the contenders for one of the best decks ever in Pokemon TCG Pocket. Like, so much fun. Rarely to be seen. And it's not even an EX Pokemon. It's a bloody 2-diamond rarity card. Like, you can just get that in your daily pack on a regular, which is just pretty good, right? So yeah, that's it from me. Do let me know down below in the comment sections what you think about it. As always, thanks for tuning in. Take care of yourselves. Until next time.